May the Holy Trinity protect all of you this day. Good morning. Just a brief word about these apostles today. You can remain standing if you wish, or sit down. But today we commemorate the apostles Bartholomew and Barnabas. Bartholomew, being one of the 12, is actually most commonly thought to be the same person as Nathaniel. Bartholomeos in Greek, right? Being interpreted as his surname, meaning the son of Ptolemy. So this apostle was of the 12, but then on the other side we have Saint Barnabas, who was really one of the leaders of the group of the 70 apostles, which the Lord had sent out, which the Lord had commissioned. And he also has a surname for his name. Barnabas means son of encouragement. But his first name, according to the book of Acts, was Joseph. But he became known as the son of encouragement, taking his surname as really his proper name. And he traveled with St. Paul. And he was the one to really, after St. Paul had his vision on the road to Damascus, many of the other apostles did not want to accept him in communion into the church for good reason. Understandably so, right? Because they were still worried about the threats that he was breathing against the church and persecuting them. And they were concerned whether or not his conversion was sincere. So Barnabas was the first to receive St. Paul of the 70 apostles, and to receive him into the communion of the church, and to really be kind of the bridge between him and some of the other apostles in a way. Of course, wasn't without great convincing that St. Paul he had to do in order to win over the other apostles. But we can tell it obviously all worked out. St. Barnabas also was arranged St. Paul's sort of like preaching as he went. He would help find places for him to preach, and he was his constant companion in his missionary journeys. Regarding St. Bartholomew, St. Nathaniel, a lot has been written about him, some different accounts, lots of varying accounts, because the figure is a little bit mysterious beyond what we know from the New Testament, beyond what we know of Nathaniel and his faith in Christ, that Christ lauded so greatly. But it's also the name day of his All-Holiness, Patriarch Bartholomew, the Ecumenical Patriarch. And so we wish that God would grant him many years. He's the first Ecumenical Patriarch of Constantinople with the name Bartholomew. And he's the longest serving Ecumenical Patriarch in history. So may God grant him many more years as he continues to shepherd the Orthodox world, and chiefly, of course, those under the Ecumenical Patriarchate. So God grant him many years and all the bishops. So may God bless each and every one of you. May we have the blessing and the intercessions of these apostles, Bartholomew and Barnabas.